Big track workout.
Would have been nice if my training partner was here, but he bailed on me, so. Oh well, solo mission.
How was it?
Good. I mean, that's the first time I've done a workout in several weeks outside. I've done nothing but treadmill workouts after Milwaukee, 3 of them. So it's good to know that the Woodway is very true, because what I'm able to do on the Woodway, I come out here on the track and I'm able to do that or better on the track. So 8 by a K with 200 jog. And the reps were 310, 303, 303, 256, 312, 303, 303, 258. So I'm happy with that. I had been doing that session. I did, I don't remember how many Ks, but I think it was, oh yes, the workout was 3 by a K, 3 by 2K, 3 by a K. And I did this as my final session, but I did it on 2 minutes rest, which is a bit different than a 200 jog. And I was able to hit 258s on all the Ks and 615 on the 2Ks. So a little bit harder session with less rest, so a little bit slower, but it was a good session, really good session. Now, just 2 days recovery.
Really good to breathe, I find. It's not hot and humid, but just gives your lungs a bit that little balm you need, so it's not so dry. And yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes. I mean, I've been in altitude a while, it's been mainly good.
How intimidated do you get when you look over and you see the 5-time Ironman world champion in the pool?
Well, I was seeing Red Bull and Hoka, so I'm like, oh, who is that? Daniela. I saw her out riding this morning, but I was actually riding in as she was heading out, so I think I may have gotten an earlier start, but like that's the most important competition of the week, like how early you start your training, because we're at Ironman races now, so isn't that the competition?
Yeah. Did you do the head turn?
What do you mean?
Like, did you look and see if it was Daniela?
Oh, I waved.
Oh, did she wave back?
Yeah, she like smiled, but I'm on my road bike still. My TT bike just got into Finland.
Do you think that Daniela's like, oh, is she racing on her road bike?
Well, she can think what she wants, I think. I'm not gonna waste too much energy.
It's one of the first pools I'm not cold.
There we've got Daniela Reeve swimming over here. We've got Taylor Nibb over there. The Battle of the Titans, eh? Oh yeah, so the Fighting Chance series, we're in our 3rd season. We do like a little behind the scenes with the pro athletes and a few human interest stories as well, which is always interesting. And then we've got Will from Finland, Helsinki, who does all the edits and the filming as well, and we get it sent off to the broadcast team in the USA, and that goes out live on race day, and also on the YouTubes as well.
It's like a race week series, but on steroids and way more professional and polished. Go check it out, Ironman YouTube.
Good morning and a wonderful welcome to everybody to the VinFast Ironman 70.3 World Championship Lahti, Finland. To all our viewers who are watching from all corners of the planet on YouTube, a massive good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
The 70.3 Worlds has been that race, and I think this year was one factor as well, because it was in Europe. We know you have to kind of handle the training, because I'm building up for Kona, and for me the race in Kona is, you know, the big goal, and still I want to do other races, and I think the most important thing for me is how can I keep up the training? And yeah, I'm not Christian. I can't jump on a plane and then race the day after.
Forward to hearing what they have to say and watching them race on Saturday and Sunday and determining who will wear the world champion crown. Thanks very much.
As we pass it on to Canada's Lionel Saunders, huge welcome to you, Lionel. Considering all your 70.3 victories, and there are a lot of them, you actually haven't done a huge amount of 70.3 World Championships, relatively speaking.
I did it in 2014, and that was like where I felt that I could truly be a professional. And then I did it in 2016, and it made me so bitter. And it just taught me, I learned a lot of lessons. It's a tough game for a weak swimmer. And then I never went back until this one. This has been my first one since then. So yeah, that's how bitter I was, because 70.3 has always been like my better distance. And I was just so bitter that I couldn't go back.
How's that swim?
How was my swim coming? Worst in my career. Like honestly, probably some of the worst swimming I've ever done. It's amazing. Here, I'm gonna tell you what not to do as a weak swimmer. And it is, I don't know where I got this, and I was like, who cares about technique? Like, you'll just figure it out. But, and someone actually put it a good way for me was, as athletes, we always take the path of least resistance, and that is true in swimming, like greatly, for a weak swimmer anyway. And so I have literally, without thinking about technique for a year and a half, I have become almost as bad as my entire career. And that's not good. That's not good, like coming into the world champs and stuff. So I'm making gains quickly, but I am still like, me and Trevor were like basically last out of the water a couple weeks ago in Milwaukee, and man, these races suck when you're last out of the water. So, yeah, I don't know.
But you're here.
I'm here, yeah. I'm in good form too, but the swim is the worst ever.
So I'm going to change tack just a little bit, because one of the questions I've just received is, how has becoming a parent changed how you train?
Well, my little boy's right back there. He's made a few peeps. I love that little guy. Makes me smile all the time. And my dad told me, and this is how I think about everything, is time away from the family is time to never get back. So when I'm out there training, like it's you get the job done. You're here. You're doing your absolute best, because I'm never going to be able to get this time back. And then when I'm home, I'm as present as I possibly can be. And it just gives, I went to the track workout this morning, and it just gives there's no weakness. There's very little weakness now. And so yeah, that's how it changes you, is there is no moment to waste now.
We've got about 1,000 professional athletes in the Ironman ecosystem. About 10% of you qualified and are here for this race. So you really are the best of the best. And people in Lahti, triathletes around the world, are looking forward to seeing you guys put on a show and determine who on Saturday and on Sunday are the best in the world.
It's a very hard question. Obviously everyone would deserve it. I think Taylor is obviously in very good shape. I could definitely see her up there. Holly shares the same same air from St. Moritz, so I think it's going to be good air for her. But I think I would pick Laura, because she has been world class since many years, and I think that world title she hasn't got yet, so I think she's very keen to win it, I'm sure, and also I think that would be my pick.
Well, I think that each race is different, each course is different, each year is different. Last year that was in October, this year it's in August. So you really can't compare. And that's also the tough thing, is that you can see no one chose me. It's very noticeable. Holly said it's easier to get to the top than stay at the top. So I know that, I feel that, and I recognize that. I also know that last year the dynamics, I got off the bike and it was a very it was a different position than will happen this year. It's just going to be a different race, and so I can't compare, and it's just a different day.
So nobody chose you. Who are you choosing?
Well, actually, I was gonna say, hearing Paula trying to deflect and not pick someone, I think more, I was thinking less who and more how. I really respect, you look at 2021 and she's not here, but the way Lucy took that race by the scruff of its neck and just controlled it. Someone who controls it, but also I think whoever wins, you want them to have a good day. You don't want them to be like, oh, that was kind of an average day, but I still won the world title. So I think it's how they do it more so than who. But one woman who isn't here, who I would be very excited to see have a great day, is Kat Matthews. She's an incredible racer and a very good person, so that's my pick.
Yeah, I like the slicks.
They are possibly my favorite thing in cycling.
That's awesome. You can sit on my wheel with us.
Yeah, I can sit on her wheel.
Can you just like
Rail the corners too?
Oh yeah. There were any corners.
That's awesome. I didn't even know they made slicks that big. All right, just pretty much an easy ride with a few pickups and stuff. So just trying to turn on the legs a little bit and have some fun on the course. Beautiful weather.
Yeah, clear your throat.
I know I can't. I've been losing my voice.
Is it like a bubble?
No, it's been I've been coughing and stuff. I think from the flight, like yesterday, and I talked at the Hoka thing. I did. I had a call I had to be on and a couple things, and just like my voice keeps going.
Oh, then don't talk anymore.
Yeah, I keep going like that, and it like kind of comes back, but
and then
like,
it makes it worse.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm like kind of battling something off the flight or what, but overall, I mean, legs feel good, body feels good. I don't need my voice to race, so. Okay, that's all right. You strong in the water? You strong in the water too? Yeah. Swimming all right. Yeah. You finished your training? No, I'm gonna do some swimming. Yeah. Just the range of motion is quite restricted in here, so I just get semi-used to it. Hey Bert, how you doing, buddy? Follow you. I'm gonna go get my race kit right now. Do you know where it is?
No.
You don't happen to know where it is? It's around here somewhere.
We can go find it. How's your swim gonna go this weekend?
Well, can't go any worse than Milwaukee, eh? I don't think anyway. I guess I shouldn't say that, eh? 70.3 Worlds in 14. I was, I think, 440 down to Gomez. Milwaukee 2023. I was 405 down to Aaron Royal. So I'm 35 seconds better over 10 years. So what is that average this next race then? Hopefully I'm like 403 down. Thank you. Hi, how are you doing?
Second is behind it.
It's on this side. All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Welcome.
How you doing?
Can we just get a quick picture?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm good. How are you? Are you excited?
I'm getting there.